Hello and welcome back to the off season here on Douglasville Terriers Dynasty. It's the off season after a 5-7 season. Two of our contract goals did not work. We forced 9 turnovers and somehow didn't have 2 players make the all conference team. But let's look at the schedule. We started 0-5, which I find crazy. And then this game really changed our season, the JMU game. FCS. That Troy game was definitely rough, but Southern Miss, what a great win. And then, yeah, I mean, just really, really good team play by the second half of the season. And I'm really proud of this team here in year one. Let's take a look at the stats. CJ Walters had 11 touchdowns to 3 interceptions, 2,200 yards. On the rushing game, it was mostly Elijah Witt, but Josh Cager, really good. Really good season for us. Receiving game, Zach Sauer, our main man. Evan Sabry was also a really good receiver for us. Kemp there, just so underrated. What a great player. Brad Gooden was really solid out of the tight end role, along with Bryce Sims, the junior from Alabama. Elijah Witt caught 13 passes. Goff McGill was also pretty solid. Cole O'Sullivan, the backup running back. And, yeah, the receiving core was honestly pretty well in year one, I thought. Jason Stanfill was the leader of this defense with 87 tackles. I mean, you scroll through the rest of this defense, and I thought some weeks they were really good, and then some other weeks you were like, wow, this is the Division I defense. The sack leader was Brian Cozier, a sophomore, who looks like we might get back next year. He had 5.5. Jaden Fowler, 4.5. Stenberg had 4. Stanfill had 3.5. Tackles for loss, Matt Stevens had 9. Interceptions, we had 3 total interceptions. 1 from Strawn, 1 from Tobin, and 1 from Dennis Dickinson. If we go to Stevie Hurley, he was a really solid senior for us. He was pretty good. And then Cam Trulick was also a solid punter. Kick returns, Cager was awesome, and punt returns, Cager was also really good, which you will see in a second once I show, I guess, first conference standings. There you go. Award winners. So a lot of these, quarterback awards. Just going to go quick through these. Some of them, I guess, have not been released yet, but we will see here in a second that the Jet Award goes to Josh Cager. So that is pretty cool to see. Yeah, really excited for him to have won that award. And yeah, it's time to get into the off season. I think we've went over basically everything I wanted to go over. Early National Signing Day. If we look at our class, it ranks, let's see, right now it would rank 119th in the country. 10 recruits so far. 10 2-stars have came to Douglasville. So it's not in the bottom 20. That's at least pretty decent. And yeah, we have no bowl weeks or no bowl game to play, sadly. Hopefully next year. But yeah, once the bowl weeks come to an end, we will officially start the off season and the transfer portal and everything like that, which will be pretty interesting. I'm just going to simulate to the end of the season recap. Let's see who wins the national championship here in year one. And we did upgrade facilities, which is good. We will get 250 NIL points, which is great to see. And let's see who won the college football playoff. It goes to Ohio State. Ohio State wins it here in year one. as they beat Oklahoma. So congrats to Ohio State. And let's see what we are working with. Okay. So definitely a lot of players here that we are in jeopardy of losing. Wow. A lot of players. Okay. So let's start from the top and see who we want to bring back. I mean, what would it take for it would I don't know if this is right. It would only take 10 NIL to bring back Sauer, I guess. And O'Sullivan and everyone? I'm not sure if this is I think this might actually be correct um just because of how weak our team is right now, but oh, high risk. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. So you could okay. So you could change it from offense to defense because I was like, where's Witt? Okay. So here's Witt. First up. He wants to be a championship contender. I'm not sure how much he's gonna want to stay, but I will give him 40 NIL any day of the week. To stay here for our team next season. Let's see. Poe, I mean, Ray Poe, I guess I'll keep him. He's star dev. He like a guy like Sean Long, we just don't need to offer anything on. Um, and I'm really just looking at the dev traits and seeing what we have. We definitely want to bring back CJ Walters, 100%. Bring back CJ Walters. What an awesome quarterback he was. Gooden, yep, I'm cool with that. Kyle Mixon can go. Let's see. I'm just looking really at the dev traits. It looks like everyone's got a normal dev here. Here's your star dev for Bobby Amel. So we will retain him hopefully. Then yeah, everyone else here at the bottom, we are cool with letting go. On the offense. Now over to the defense. Yeah, we're just not gonna be able to pay a lot of these guys. Which is okay. I mean, it's a lot of normal dev traits. David Braun, I'm going to give him 10 to hopefully stay. But yeah, everyone else is just normal. So I'm cool with all of these guys walking. I mean, if I could give 5 to Chester Tobin, yeah, like I'm not giving 10 to Ryan Asher. Fowler, I mean, guess I'd give him 4. I mean, I guess I'd give him 5, but yeah, I think we're good on everyone else here. Now let's take a look at facility upgrade. There is one available. It's a premier facility. I guess we probably want to do it, but I think yeah, we're gonna upgrade the facility. We're not gonna have much NIL, but it is definitely going to be good to upgrade it. For this year, we're not gonna have much NIL remaining, but for the transfer portal, but I think we're okay with giving some players some NIL. And yeah, everyone else is going to be gone. So good luck to everyone else, but let's see here next season's blueprint and what it looks like. So yeah, the facilities are definitely getting a lot of it. You could see I have 95 unspent, which could probably get me a few 3 stars, hopefully, in this portal. Let's look at the history. So yeah, Ohio State, congrats to them. There's all the conference championships, and yeah. So let's advance the week here. And let's see what we are working with now. Team Prestige is up to a 1.5 star, which is nice to see. I'm happy to upgrade the facility too. That's definitely going to help a lot. So let's see. Here are everyone that's transferring. And it's definitely a decent list, but I guess we could try to persuade 2 people too. And there's the graduations. Kempfair, Lincolnbach, Hurley, Stanfill, a lot of really strong graduates there. So let's do the persuasion chance, and let's see who we have a chance on. We could bring back Kloffenstein, who's a speedster. What's his speed? 89. Yeah, let's try to bring back Jake Kloffenstein, I guess. And there you go. So we have one more persuasion. I'm not sure if I want to put it on Lind or Sims. I'm going to try Sean Long, I think. And yeah, that's one that's going to fail. So we have no more persuasions, but that's okay. Everyone else leaving is not too good. Coaching skills. I definitely want to get something started here. But tactician, we are not a level 10 yet. So I guess we'll just wait to get tactician. Once we get to a level 10. But let's see. When we advance the week from the players leaving. And yeah, I'm really happy to have everyone back that we were able to get back. Like we got a lot of people, honestly, back. And yeah, wasn't expecting anyone to get drafted, but so let's take a look at everyone's dev traits. Normal on Byard, normal on Hooks, normal for Harper, impact on Carl Dennis, normal for Swoop, normal for Matlock, normal for Garvin, normal, normal, and normal. So, definitely not the greatest, but we are after two more recruits here, which is one of them is Sheldon Dalton, who I'm going to try to hard sell here. Because we actually can with three pretty decent options. And then Lusk, the running back. Guess I'll give him 25 hours for now. Let's look at the portal here. And yeah, we have a lot of 1-stars interested in joining. I'm going to just go to 3-stars, and let's see who wants the least amount of NIL. So yeah, there are 3-stars that aren't looking for NIL, which is great to see. I would also like to work off pipeline, like a Maddox West. Freshman transfer, but look at who we've got on his board, Georgia. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him. And then there's Abdul Salam here, also from Georgia. We have, let's see, Whitley Cadeau. We don't really need a D tackle, though. Dylan Raiola. Here's Caden Carter. I guess I'm going to put him on the board. Jerome Bettis looks pretty good out of Notre Dame. Let's see. The NIL is just so tough because we don't have a lot of it. Phoenix Felton, a free safety. Let's just see our team needs real quick. They think we're really going to need some offensive linemen. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely need... We only have 4 seniors on the offense, which is pretty crazy. We're definitely going to need some O-linemen here. Yeah, I mean, they're all at least juniors, but still. Okay. So definitely looking towards a lineman, probably. Looking towards 3-star O tackles. If anyone has a pipeline. Like, even this, there's just so... It's going to be so tough to outduel those other schools. But we have a decent amount of hours that we could put towards. I'm also going to look at O guards here. Tanner Burlingame from New York. There's not much pipeline to be working with. And if there is, obviously they want more NIL than we have. So I'm going to put another corner on the board since they think we need some of those. Christian Askew out of Penn State. He's got some decent offers too, but there's Chad Steed. Kentucky looks interested in him. So let's start to offer some hours now to everyone here. Hopefully we can honestly just get a few of them. And then if not, we'll revert back to 1 or 2 stars. But probably offer them each like 10 to 15 NIL probably. And just see how we could do. Hopefully get out to like a pretty early lead with them. Because none of these guys want NIL. You got to remember that. So if we could offer them it, it'll definitely give them a pretty nice advantage early on. And let's see what else here. I guess I could go for a 3-star that has or that wants a little bit of NIL. Oops, I was in prospect list. Yeah, that would not work. So back to 3 stars. Like if someone wanted a little bit of NIL, I could offer it. We have 45 remaining. But I mean, another D tackle we don't really need. We don't need receivers. Ian Mays, another guard here, looks decent. Put him on the board. We need corners badly. Duke is after all these corners. Wow. Bryce Jackson Jones, I'm going to put on the board here. And let's see. Cameron Flowers looks pretty good as a receiver. And I mean, I could put one more guy on the board. I'm going to do Roderick Stapleton here. So let's start to offer these guys hours and NIL. I'm gonna offer Jones that, and then I'm gonna offer Stapleton this. And then simulate a week and see what we are working with. Hopefully, we're looking good. We're gonna see in about a few seconds here. And we verbally commit Dalton, which is good to see. So that'll give us some hours back, which is really nice to get back. So we should have, let's see how many hours we have. Yeah, so we got 40 more hours now, which I could put towards Stapleton, the free safety from Mississippi. You could also put that towards Jackson Jones, but we have to start scheduling visits, which is okay. And I mean, a decent amount of them want visits, so yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get Lusk. I might just drop these hours on him, honestly, just because I don't know if it's worth it. So I have to start giving visits for whoever is ready for them. So conference prestige to Carter. Let's see, Askew would work well with Carter too, and we're gonna give him playing time, which is an A+. Anyone else ready for a visit? Jackson Jones is. Stapleton's not ready yet. Burlingame is also ready for one. And then West is not ready yet. Okay. So I think we're doing pretty good so far. A lot of the 3 stars are interested. Just because we were able to offer them that NIL that nobody else was offering them. So let's simulate the week and see what we are working with now. Expectation is bull hopeful for this year. So they agree with what our goals are. Say, okay, so let's see. Yeah, Lusk, I figure we're not going to get him, but I don't really care. We have 20 hours, and it's going to go towards Maddox West. Brand exposure or conference prestige. Okay, so I can't really send that. I can't really hard sell Carter just because there's really not much. I mean, the grades are not too good, so Same with Carlton here, the left tackle. I could get him on Conference Prestige, I guess. Then Burlingame, I will also get on playing time if I could get 5 hours. Um, I don't know if we're gonna get Jackson Jones here. Might have to let him go. I think we're gonna give him to Virginia Tech and put them towards other hours. So let's put playing time on Burlingame for a visit. Askew visited, which is good. I'm gonna hard sell him, although the championship's a D plus. I'm still gonna hard sell him. Let's see. Cool. Mays is also ready for a visit. Gonna get him on brand exposure. Then Stevenson also ready for a visit, who we will get, or Stapleton ready for a visit. And I think everyone's on visits besides West, who we are going to give conference prestige to. And then I have 10 more hours to put back onto Lusk, who I guess I'll offer NIL to also, just for fun. We'll see. We're probably not going to get him, but that's no big deal. Okay, so let's simulate the week and see what we are working with. Sheldon Dalton has officially committed here. He hard committed, which is great to see. So did Christian Askew, the 3-star corner, which is great to see. Everyone else we are looking good for. Really pumped to get Askew. I think he's going to be a big part of our defense next year. And everyone else we are looking pretty solid on. Just trying to see who I could hard sell. Blazing Game, C+, D+, C. I'm not going to do that. C+, D-, C+. C, D, C. Yeah, I don't think we could even hard sell any of these guys. So it will not help. But we do have a bunch of hours again, so I guess Lusk can visit. Actually, I'm going to save that visit for a second. And honestly put it towards another 3-star, because I think, let's see, ready for visit. Yeah, it's only Lusk. So I'm going to try to get another 3-star that could honestly go well with, which could go well with people who we have on week 4 visits, like Stapleton. Who else do we have on a week 4 visit? Stapleton and West. So we have 2 DBs. So maybe I could get like a linebacker or something from the portal. Let's see. Like an edge would probably work. 3-star edge. Yeah, not a lot of people interested. Okay. Trying to see if anyone, or I mean, I'm trying to see if we have anyone who's got pipeline, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. So, let's see. Marcel Randolph, I guess. Going to put some hours towards, give him some NIL. The final of our NIL, actually. And guess I could offer one more player, too. Let's see. Super excited for Cole Askew. I think he's going to be a really good player. Brooks Williams is battling with a lot of top schools. Let's see. Logan. See, like this guy's already basically about to go to Temple. So you kind of have to look for people with no offers also who don't want NIL. But it's tough to find. But like right here, here's a good find. So is Jerome Bettis, actually a receiver who we have the pipeline with him too. I'm gonna take a little bit off of Randall here. I'm going to put 50 and 50 on him. I'm wondering if I could get if I were to take him off the board, would I get the NIL back? I would. Okay. So I'm gonna actually give some NIL to Bettis and Muti. Okay. Cool. So I like what we're doing here. Let's go to the final recruiting week and see who we end up getting. Hopefully, a lot of 3 stars. Here we go. Maddox West out of Smyrna. Nice to get. Nice pickup. Strong safety. Caden Carter, the 3-star linebacker from Rayburn Gap, Georgia. Another 3-star. Keziah Charlton from Brunswick. Tanner Burlingame from New York, a 3-star tackle. Ian Mays, another 3-star guard to get that O-line better. Roderick Stapleton, the free safety from Mississippi. Muti, the right guard that we just went after, he will also join us. And so will Jerome Bettis, the 3-star receiver, the Notre Dame transfer. Wow, everyone we wanted. Look at that. Super excited for year 2 here. Wow, every single person that we wanted. We used all of our NIL, but it is worth it for sure. Avery Lusk went to Akron, but we do not care about that one bit. So yeah, let's go to National Signing Day. Let's take a look at everyone's development traits. Bettis has impact. Wow, he's going to be legit. So does Moody. He also's got impact. So does Stapleton. Ian Mays has normal dev. Askew also has normal dev. Burlingame normal. Charlton normal. Carter normal. West normal. So everyone else has normal, but the 2 people we got at the end both have impact, which I'm really excited to see. So let's go to top classes and see where we are at. We are 82nd in the Sun Belt. It's the best class in the Sun Belt, even better than 19th ranked Arkansas State, which is really good to see. And we spent the least amount of NIL, which is probably the most impressive part. I mean, we got the least amount of recruits at 20, but it's 20 really good recruits. And I think, honestly, that's what people are kind of forgetting about. We got 20 really good players here. Askew, Maddox West is going to be an awesome safety, I think, for us. Caden Carter. I mean, we made the offensive line a lot better. I mean, Carl Dennis, the center, who was a gem. I mean, we got another quarterback, a few receivers here at the bottom. I'm just really excited about this team next year. I think we are in for a great season, and we dominate the Sun Belt in recruiting. 82nd best recruiting class in the nation. And if we take a look at the portal, actually, and go to everyone, I actually think, or we could check where our players, where our old players decided to go. I think we could find our school name here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we can't do that. I guess our school just won't pop up, which I don't really understand, but um maybe unless we're at the bottom, we'll see here in a second. No. Okay. So we can't do that, but wishing everyone from last year's team well, but we have a new group of guys here ready to get to work. And I'm really excited. So let's go to position changes. I mean, here's everyone we got. Look at the schools, too. Penn State for Askew, Notre Dame, UCF, Arizona State. I mean, these aren't these aren't bad schools. Maryland, Mississippi State, like we're getting guys from Power Four schools to come to Douglasville in the second year of its program. So I mean, I'm really excited. Let's take a look at the positional changes here. Um, Not sure if we have any athletes, and we don't, but I think we're gonna be. I think we have enough at every position. Yeah, we have a bunch of receivers. Look at that. Um, Maybe we could convert one into a tight end. Um, but yeah, we have just enough at every position, as you can see here. So let's go back to receiver real quick. I don't know if we have any taller receivers, really. I guess you can't check height. Well, you could check it over there. 6'1", 5'11". Like, I'm seeing maybe if someone could go to a tight end. Like, maybe, let's see right here. Would he work better as a tight end? He would work better as an edge, actually. I'm not sure how that works. But we have so many receivers that we don't need. I'm going to actually put him to edge. And then let's see just like Tremont Harper here, who's 6'3". He might work better as a tight end. He does. I'm going to put him as a tight end. Yeah, I think that is good enough to keep. Oh, wow. Rudder also makes a good tight end. We're going to put Rudder at tight end. So I think that's enough receivers like this. And then maybe someone from the tight end spot can change. I mean, this guy, he could be our fullback. There you go. We didn't have a fullback, so that's perfect. Running back, we are good. I think position changes, we are all set there. So let's advance the week from National Signing Day. And I mean, I guess we could start to see people who are ready to transfer out next year already. But yeah, getting the facilities and getting that NIL was super important. So here's training results. And Elijah Witt's going to be an 85 rated. Yeah, he's going to be a really good player for us. In his senior year. Super excited to have him back for his final season. Jerome Bettis is an 82 overall sophomore, which is really good to see. And yeah, this team is really starting to come along in season 2. CJ Walters Jr. will start at quarterback again. He's going to be 73 rated, but he's got a lot of good players around him. Witt, Bettis, Sowers back, Sabry's back. Goff McGill takes a big step. I mean, he's going to have a lot of really good players around him. The offensive line, I mean, it's going to be pretty solid, especially that right side. We're probably going to try to run towards the right-hand side more this season. You take a look at our Dynasty blueprint, and you could see where everything's gone this year. Our staff is definitely rough. We have a level 17 tactician and an elite recruiter who we're paying a little bit of NIL to. But next year, or in year 3, hopefully we could definitely upgrade our coaching, because our staff is definitely not the strongest. But yeah, in year 2, that's okay. We have skill points, I guess, to assign to some players. I'm not sure who. It's not. Yeah, it's not Wit. I guess we'll just. Yeah, we could just do everyone like this. So that works. And let's advance the week to almost get to the start of year 2, which I'm really excited to get underway. We're not going to change any conferences yet. Encourage any transfers. We don't have to because our roster size is not big enough, so we are cool there. Update team builder. We're not going to update anything, obviously. And yeah, let's see what we are working with here. We're gonna obviously have to recruit a lot more players too. Probably gonna only go for 3 stars this year, hopefully. So yeah, here we go. Facilities are upgraded to elite, which is great to see. I mean, I don't even. Yeah, we don't have any. We don't have any NIL yet, so it's definitely going to be rough. But the facilities are looking strong. And here's everything. Here's our budget. So I'm trying to just see how we can acquire more NIL. Playing and winning in big games. Program tradition. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so the recruiting board for year 2 here. Hopefully we could see a few 2-stars interested maybe this year. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Yeah, no 2-stars interested. Okay. But yeah, you can see our NIL there up in the top corner. And we are just going to start again with 3 stars. And just see what we are working with 3 stars. So we definitely need some running backs because Witt's graduating and we have a lot of running back transfers or older running backs. And let's just see off pipeline here. Yeah, like these dudes want a lot. Deontay Flowers. Trying to look for pipeline running backs that don't want much. Like here we go, Marquise Duarte. Looking solid. And then some cheaper receivers that are not on the pipeline for 3 stars. I don't think we're going to be able to find much. There's a few receivers. And then offensive tackles. We need some of those also. But see, that's getting like pretty expensive. So I'm just gonna go towards 2 stars for O tackles for now, and get a lot of players close to home, hopefully. Centers, it says we need 1. JUCO Junior, I guess, could work as 1. Kind of just going off what the game says we need right now. See if we can get any 3-star corners, maybe. Yeah, like here we go. Robinson and Devontae Pounds both work in this category. And then punting, I mean, sure, that works, I guess. So let's start do some scouting here for year 2. Um, McAllister here out of Texas. Wow, okay, a gem for a running back, which is good to see, out of Atlanta. And a gem receiver, okay. Um, those are both good to see. Definitely going to put a lot of hours towards those 2. Let's see the 3-star corners here. Robinson, Pounds, both look all right. Cop looks decent. So that is all the hours we have. Now let's take a look at our schedule for year 2. It starts us with Sam Houston and Liberty in FCS Northwest, Florida Atlantic, at Troy, at Georgia State, starting in conference play, versus Georgia Southern, at Coastal, home to App State, at Arkansas State, who was really good last year, at Old Dominion, a bye week, and home against James Madison. We have to find a spot for our our Georgia game, who we will play every year. And I'm just gonna take Liberty off, I think, and um put in UGA, because we will face them every year as a part of our rivalry game, and it will be at their place again. We can't host them yet. That's a little unrealistic. So this is going to be our year 2 schedule. Really excited to get into year 2 here at Douglasville. And oh wait, what did it say? Change your support staff. Yeah, I do not think I was actually going to change really much of that. Anyway, yeah, like we can't afford any of it anyway, so we're just gonna let it go until next year. Um, and yeah, we will get going here. Um, we will get going with games year 1 or year 2 next year. So sign 5 recruits from Georgia will get us 25. Winning 75% of our conference games. Wow. So if we can win conference games, we are going to have a lot of NIL to spend. So in conference will be extremely, extremely important for us next season. But yeah, our first year was 5-7. But yeah, so if we could win some conference games and hopefully make the conference championship, we are going to be looking at a lot of NIL, which is great to see. We're gonna have 300 hours to spend, and right away it's going towards Tangelo. 50 will go to him, and look at the schools that are interested in him. And I'm also going to put 50 towards Kirkendall, the receiver, and then everything else we will just spread out. Next episode. I mean, I guess we could just do it right now. We don't have too many hours, which is definitely tough. But um, yeah, I mean, we're gonna have enough to put just a decent amount on each guy. And hopefully get some recruits as quick as we can, so we can um, start to scout other um scout other players quickly if we could get these guys on campus and committed to our school as early as possible, hopefully. A lot of 2 stars also again this year, like last year. But yeah, so we put decent amount of hours on each guy. But I think we are ready to jump into week 1 next episode for season number 2, which I'm really, really excited for. And our first game will actually be against Sam Houston before we take on UGA in the good old rivalry game. So yeah, at this point I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. As yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get either of these 2 stars, sadly, but it'll be tough. Or I mean either of those 3 stars, gems. It's gonna be tough, definitely. But yeah, we will get ready for Sam Houston next week. And super excited to be here at year 2. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.